Friends, the season for mother is starting, festival season. Rightly we invoke the Bharata Mata also. Bhati, that is what the power of illumination is Bharath, attracted by light. So this Bharath is, the whole world we want to be Bharath in this respect at least. Till last, if we are going to think about what you call mean, banal requirements of this world, the purpose of life is forgotten. Maybe in any field anyone works, if the purpose of life is forgotten, of what good if you create an infrastructure, if you think that you go to moon here, there, what is the purpose? So if a man is busying himself with the karma kshetra which is not connected with God, of what benefit the karma kshetra is going to work? The good work is not a sign of wisdom. Feeling good is not becoming good or being good. ಒಳ್ಳೆಯವರು ಅನ್ನೋ ಅನಿಸಿಕೆಗೆ ಅವರು ಲಾಯಕ್ಕಿಲ್ಲ. ಯಾರು ಒನ್ ಹೂ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದೆ ಏನೋ ಭಾವಿಸುವರು, ದೇ ಕಾಂಟ್ ಬಿ ಇಕ್ವೇಟೆಡ್ ವಿತ್ being good or doing good. So the activities, good activities should result in good results. That will result because every action has its own reaction. Today's whatever we are achieving in the field of anything, science, technology, education, so and so, etc., these are all compared to 100 years, 200 years, they are all, maybe they will be called as failures, but that kind of falling down only has risen to such kind of understanding of whatever field of understanding today we have got. 100 years ಮೊದಲು ಏನೇನು ನಮ್ಮ ತಂದೆ ಊರಿಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ನಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ನಮ್ಮ ತಾತ ಮುತ್ತಾತ, that all have gone now. Today yesterday Mridanga operator, one artist was telling, I'm just going out of station here, there. We were thinking that it's Shimoga, it's US. Out of station is US, so near he is telling. He doesn't know English, he doesn't know, he knows local language, but how world has improved. In the field of so and so, such and such, that there is, compared to this, his grandfather would have failed to even reach the next village, isn't it? So those failures have made man think more and more, and he has brought this existence of so-called, we will call it rapidization, quick ways of living. But the problem is, because man has forgotten for what he is born, he has to be trained every day. You go to office, you have to talk like this, you have to do. You hold a, you invite someone at home, you have to behave like this, you have to spread your things like this, and you have to offer food like this. And you are going to such place, jogging, you have to wear such things like this, you have to put your Walkman like this, and you have to run like this. So everywhere there is training. Yes, man has become not even fit to think by himself. Why? Because he just does not know why he lives on this earth. But I can understand if there is a person from West or some other place, they think that India has great spiritual values and they have to come and learn the modalities of living and spending life in a useful purpose, searching for truth. But why Indians are like this? So this country is, you can't argue in favor of this country. You need not fight for this country. The country knows what to eschew, what to hold, what to do when the country itself is having the power to defend itself. Unless it allows, no one can even enter Bharat. But we will look stupid if we talk like this, but the fact is that because no power can be seen, no power can be tested. So man does not believe in such powers. But he uses this left and right and thinks that he is having the power, he is the supplier of power. So nicely that word was put, Sarva Jiva Madollasini. Mother laughs at such puffed up egos of people. And she enjoys, not laughs, Ullasini. She takes pleasure in enjoying the puffed up egos of people. Madollasini. So she was singing, that Arinai Brahmanal. Sarva Jiva Manollasini. If this is understood, I think he is a real Bharatiya. Jesus was telling, I am a good shepherd. Similar words are told in many religions. In Hinduism we have this Chamakam, which deals with this. And we representing a sadhu human prani, those days in the yagas, this what you call sheep, lamb was sacrificed. Even today, that is the pattadi. That's what is being done. Shirdi Sai Baba told, I am a person who takes all these sadhu sheep to illumination. Those who are sadhus, they are sheep behind me. I take them to light. Yeah. In Buddhism there is a story. Why this sheep? Why sadhus, means soft-minded people are referred to the sheep. So when a Zen master was approached why not a dog? Why only lamb is being propitiated? Lamb is considered as divine and good. This question was asked. Then the Zen master told, you bring a few dogs and few sheep. And he brought a few dogs and few sheep. Then the master asked, you put all this on this room. You put the dogs in this room and lock it. Let there be enough light and you supply water, food, milk, etc. The required food eaten by those two different varieties of animals. Then after some time it was stopped. Then you wait for a few days, 2-3 days, and then we will see. After the time was over, the master asked the disciple to open these two rooms. Then Sisha came and opened, the disciple opened the room of the lambs. They were quite tired because of lack of food, but all of them were intact. They were all walked very peacefully outside. Then he asked the other room it opened. There he found that all the ducks were dead, because each one bit another, and no one allowed another to survive. So are we going to create the world of ducks or sheep? This is the question today. In the name of my God, your God, in the name of my politics, your politics, in the name of my job, your job, are we becoming ducks? So unless a person thinks he is not fit to be man, as I told you, we need not plan, we can live every second. The greatest of technologies are in Bharatiya's hands. The technology of Indians till today talk about what is told in Ramayana about the flying aeroplane called Vimana. Valmiki talks a little, but how without any fuel that could fly? Is it a mantra power or is it the power of just Icha? We don't know. It is there. Rama flew back in Pushpaka Vimana. That means, and all the missiles are just astras. What we are talking today about even warfare is all there, very simply. There was no computerized program where it has to reach New Delhi, it has to reach Australia. It just flies. And we scientists, when we are talking about this, the scientists are telling us, can it be done today? It should be, it can be. It should be going. What scientists think that we are just basking on past glories and we don't know, we don't accept the present, and we are talking about culture, tradition, and we are losing sight of the present day world. The question is it going to be creative, peace-loving world, or we are going to die as ducks? Then it's not fit. The absence is absence of belief. Everyone does not believe. So, when the belief itself is not there, what can be achieved? Mantras are not believed, music is not believed, only walking here and there, doing something called work is believed, and what for we are doing all this is not questioned, and man still claims he is great. Like viruses, thoughts are polluted. But the fact is that nothing need, even on a physical level, nothing need be attended to unless you imagine that there is something wrong in your body. There is no one can prevent anything. The results are obvious. The roga is obvious, either of the past janmas or present misdeeds. Deeds, venturing, adventurous deeds. Maybe eating wrong things or thinking wrongly or something like that. The body would have acted and got the reaction. This is the soul. What is this?
ಹೆಬ್ಬೆಟ್ಟು
ಒಬ್ಬಟ್ಟು ಹಂಗೆ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ತಿನ್ನು. ಹೆಬ್ಬೆಟ್ಟು is the thumb. So any diseases connected with heart, you need not, this is not even mudra, this, just hold this, don't even pressurize. Just say that you are the soul and heart. That reacts. To control the entire rogas, what I was telling? I have forgotten. Five fingers are enough, something I was telling. Sorry, it looks hard to you, huh? I have forgotten, really. I started with something. This is Ankushta I was telling. Thumb. This soul and heart. So anything, when you are feeling that maybe your heart is functioning, that's why we are thinking still, but still, if we have some disbelief about that, or some problems we feel, then what we do? Just hold this, not even mudra, just hold this and just say or pray, you are my heart, so kindly look after my heart. So, you can tell in any language, you can do. You need not even give pressure to it, just hold it. Mudra, I was trying to tell. Just a mudra, a loving catch. Then this, which is this lives in Dvaita, that is for Shiras. And third is for Shika. Fourth is for Vayu, which protects the whole body. Vayu, any other internal Agnis, Agni, Vayu and Jala. Any Vayu Roga, overheat, or blood circulation, all those things. What do you call that? Anamika. This finger, on this. Ring finger. Then comes your eyes. Not only two eyes, the eye of perception also, which is the real eye. These eyes, even our person can scrap, any eye doctor. Then the whole body is called astra, because you are going to use this as astra. So for that whole body, just this. In Sanskrit we call karatala, this tala, this karaprishta. So if you do like this for astra, for body. So can anyone repeat? This is not belief, this is truth. But the belief on this is necessary, that's all. What this is called? Heart. Then this. Where is Shikha? Right. You understood where is it, Shikha? Right.
Agni Jala. Ice. Perception.
What's it? For the body. So occasionally you can do like this when you are alone. Otherwise someone will attend what, sir? So the rules for man does not work with the sphere of power. It's only for joke, but many people believe that in Devi temples, particularly in some temples, Devi comes out and walks in the night and all those things. It's only for a joke, but today's man's rules I am trying to talk. Maybe now is Navaratri, from some time afterwards. In all the temples there will be Durga yagas, Chandi yagas, all those things, yagas in Devi temples. Suppose one of such Devis walks out and goes near a mountain or goes near a river and she is held up there. For a joke I am trying to tell. Suppose she phones up and tells, I am in such and such place. Yaramma, who is this? Temple Adhikari Yaru. With all the Madhuravani, she may tell that I am so and so. Sorry, yarinda ನೀವು ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ? From whom you are recommended? What you want with us? No, I am so and so. I am so and so. Even if she tells, he tells that, oh, you want to do Chandi Yaga, na? You should come personally here. Don't send any donations and all. We don't accept that. You have to come and perform yaga yourself, or you have to send some representative to do yaga. We won't accept money and do yagas. This is how man misses the bus to God. The rules are for common man. For running a temple or for running an ashram, you have put some rules. But when it comes to truth and God's own forms, man just does not want to accept. If she really comes and stands, the Chandi Yaga the maintenance will become very minimum. So problem is that. So the created God forms everywhere and created sentiments play as a whirlwind, and that is being kept as religion. So a Kali, a Devi, a Mukambika, these greatest of thathwas are lost in, is hidden in bringing down those great thathwas to a small level of stories and for fulfilling the for giving boons or for fulfilling very banal desires of humans. Are these Devis or for this? Which man just wants a promotion, he goes there. Man just wants to get married, and So the greatest tattva of Kala is Kali. The filled space is Vishnu. Filled space, whatever is seen. The thread which is inside and outside is Brahman. The power of creation is Brahma. So whether Rama wants to get decision or anyone wants to get decision, Brahma will be consulted. Brahma has to tell that so and so and so and so in all the Puranas. Then everyone will accept. He is the judge because he is creator. Brahma Rasa is Saraswati. The bad movements of man is restricted by Durga. The man's goal of self-realization or any other goal is attained through the power of Lakshmi. Man's unification with God, that is being given as boon by Parvati. So, nothing is a small form, beautiful form. We need it as a pointer, just like we draw sun in a small paper and call it sun. That much only it is worth. Then what is sun? That enquiry should start. Otherwise, this sun and the paper will be thrown like this. How many janmas we have taken? Maybe we would have visited all these temples for many thousands of years, janmas. So from a pointer, go to the pointed. If at all there is a journey, this is only the journey. Then from this angle, you watch in the morning or night what you have done to your vocal cords, tongue and body all the day. You would have found that 100% was waste. Another day has passed. Then question yourself, am I an Indian or am I a son of immortality, or who am I? The inquiry should reach the fire of consciousness. So I never ask you not to go anywhere, not to work, not to eat, but whatever you do, including rituals, no. Just because I talked about rituals, I don't say that you should spend your life in some other direction. No. In all this, the inner question should be where I am going, who I am. You people are like air. Particularly in this Kendra, whoever are our friends. It can pass through gutter and it can carry a bad smell. It can pass through a rose garden, it can carry a good smell. But by nature, you are all unpolluted. So keep this up. There is no qualification for purity. Purity is purity, it's sure of itself, that's all. It is sure that it's pure, that's all. So the qualifications, qualities attached is not the purity of the inner purity of the person. So become sure that we are unpolluted beings. Let us spend this life in sharing and caring. Let the whole world to go anywhere, but be sure that you are the purest of pure. Just like an avatar cannot be questioned. How you know you are an avatar? A self-realized person cannot be questioned. How you are a self-realized master? Anything cannot be questioned. It is. So similarly, all of you are pure. So the science or spiritual inquiries are not needed. Inquiries are not needed. For a pure soul, suppose you are seeing a rose, scientifically you will bring in floriculture and you will start inquiring what is this road, how it is called in Latin, through what it has come, and all those things. Spiritually you will be questioning to what it belongs, and that which holds this, to what it belongs. Like that you will be going on delving deep, both in the scientific and spiritual way. But if you are pure, you will lose yourself in the ecstasy of identification with Rose. You can't control your joy, you will be brimming with joy. That is most expensive to get. Most expensive to get. ಮಣ್ಣಿನ ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ನೀರು ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಈ ಥರ ಹೋಗಿ ಎನ್ಕ್ವೈರಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತೀವಿ. ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಅನದರ್ ವೇ ಆಫ್ ಎನ್ಕ್ವೈರಿ only. That ecstasy is most expensive. No worldly dollars can buy it. No worldly money can buy it. So the costliest thing in this world, Hiranyamai, this power, no gold of earth can even point towards this gold power of consciousness, golden power of consciousness. We are going to celebrate it during those Navaratri, some days. May you all be together forever. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.